A client came to me with a $2 million decision and 48 hours to make it. They were about to launch a new product line into the European market, new formulations, new packaging, new supply chain, and they had already committed to a manufacturer. The problem? Nobody had stress-tested the numbers. The company was a mid-sized supplements brand in the Middle East, strong local market, solid margins. But growth had plateaued and Europe looked like the obvious next move. They had spent 6 months preparing. By the time they came to me, the launch was 90 days out. The CEO was confident, and $2 million in inventory was about to be ordered. I asked one question. What does your validation process look like? One consultant, one market report, one perspective, a single point of failure on a $2 million decision. The first thing we did was run a multi-source market analysis. We fed the same questions into 3 different AI systems simultaneously. Market size, regulatory requirements across Germany, France, and the UK, competitor pricing, consumer trends. All 3 tools agreed on market size, 8.2 billion euros and growing. But on regulation, they diverged. One tool flagged that the UK had implemented new labeling requirements different from EU standards. Their existing packaging was not compliant. That single discovery would have cost $180,000 in repackaging and delays. We then used what I call the skeptical critic prompt. Assume this market entry will fail. Why? The response surfaced something nobody had mentioned. The European sports nutrition market was consolidating. 3 major acquisitions in 18 months. Their planned price point put them in direct competition with brands that had 10 times their marketing budget. This was not in any of the original research. With validated intelligence, we rebuilt the strategy. Instead of a broad European launch, we identified a beachhead, the premium clean label segment in Germany and the Netherlands. Smaller market, higher margins, less competition. We modeled 3 business models. Direct to consumer, white label supply to health food chains, a hybrid combining both. The hybrid showed the strongest unit economics, and we combined the best elements of all 3. Before finalizing, I ran a failure pre-mortem. 3 critical risks emerged: currency exposure, clean label certification taking 4 to 6 months, not the 90 days assumed. And the most dangerous, their cash flow model showed they could run out of working capital at month 7. Even if sales were on track. We built hedging mechanisms, adjusted the timeline, and restructured payment terms with the manufacturer. The launch was delayed by 60 days, not because of failure, because of intelligence. 12 months later, they captured 0.3% of the premium clean label segment in Germany. In a 400 million euro segment, that is 1.2 million euros in annual revenue, from a market they had not considered 6 months earlier. Here is what I want you to take from this. The company was not incompetent. They were prepared. But preparation without validation is just expensive guesswork. AI compressed 6 months of research into 48 hours and found 3 critical errors before a single dollar was spent. That is the real value of this system. Not speed, not automation. Compressed intelligence. At the exact moment you need it most. If you want to apply this framework to your own business, the link is in the description.